Hi everyone and welcome back to my channel. I feel like we are living in an age where every celebrity and their mother is starting a skincare or beauty line, and I noticed when I was getting ready today that today alone, 5 of the 10 products I used all came from lines started by celebrities, and I'm like racking my brain. Like, you walk down the aisle at Sephora, and what brands are not owned by celebrities anymore? So I really wanted to just kind of dive into some of the products I'm enjoying from some of those lines. Really just talking about what it means, what's coming, because I've heard so many of these brands are coming out of the woodworks now more than ever. So if you just want to chat with me today about specifically celebrity-owned brands and what I think about some of these lines, make sure to keep on watching, and don't forget to subscribe because I upload every other day, and that'd be the best way to stay up to date on all the fun stuff I'm posting. So if you want to jump into all of that today, stay tuned. Now, I am going to talk about more than just the products I use today, but I'm going to talk through the products I use today, why I use them, why I like them, but what I think of those brands as a whole. And I'm going to go in the order I applied them. So first I'm going to talk about JLo Beauty, and I haven't filmed with it yet, but I have the entire collection right there that they sent to me. This they sent to me a couple months ago, and I've really been enjoying it. When I first heard that this line was launching, it was a lot of olive oil infused skincare, and it kind of felt a little gimmicky. And I mean, JLo is known for her fashion and being that runway icon whenever she would be on the red carpet. I mean, the green plunging Versace, the fact that Scott Barnes has been doing her makeup for so long, beauty icon, not even a question. So when I found out that she was launching a skincare line, I think that I was expecting more. Like, the packaging is all very luxe. It feels and looks very, it's a pretty packaging, I'm not gonna lie. But I will say that I don't see a ton of skincare benefits in this product specifically. I will, in a future video, if you're interested in a deep dive of the whole line, again, I think I have every single product. Happy to do a more in-depth focus, but for this one, I love the way it gives me glow under my makeup. I use it as a step in my primer routine. I layered it today with my primers, and my skin looks very healthy and glowy and dewy and luminous and all of those good things. And I think it did a really good job, but every time I look at the ingredients and I'm thinking about what is it doing long term, I don't know. I don't really think much, if I'm being honest. But that being said, I don't keep it in my bathroom with all of my skincare stuff. I keep it in my studio as a layer in my makeup routine, if that says anything. If she were to launch I don't know if she has it already. If she hasn't, she should. A primer, like a glowy, blurring, smoothing primer. I think that would be magical, because that is what I find that this product does. It just gives me such a flawless base to put the rest of my products on top of. It's one of those things where I don't know how involved she is with the brand. It's not like Fenty, where we constantly see Rihanna talking about Fenty Beauty, using it at the halftime show. I'll get into Fenty a little bit more later, but the point is, other than in the branded photo shoots, I don't really see much of JLo in this line. Moving on to the opposite end of the spectrum, somebody who is clearly the mother of the brand, thoughts and everything that the brand is the celebrity, is Rare Beauty. This is Selena Gomez, not even a question. This is the illuminating primer. I actually layered this on top of the JLo serum. I was going to say today, but I pretty much do that every day. It just, again, layers such beautifully with this glowy illumination. I think Rare Beauty is one of the brands where I have yet to be disappointed. I don't love the cream blushes, because I don't use a lot of cream blushes, or liquid blushes, rather. But it is a great formula for what it is. The Rare Beauty lip balm, the liquid lip balm, is still one of my favorite lip products of all time. This primer is a godsend. I'm actually really excited to play with the new palette that came out. This is one of those brands where I see a lot of the celebrity in the brand. We see a lot of the way she speaks about the world in the product line. Anytime there's an event, or she's all over the Rare Beauty social media, if she's not involved, she's doing a really good job of faking it. But honestly, you can see her in the brand, and it doesn't feel like a money grab. It genuinely feels like a passion project. On the other side, again, I'm going to go to Give Beauty, and it's spelled with an X. This is Gwen Stefani's line. I've tried a few products from the line. This is actually a new product. It is the Painted Up Longwear Mousse Eyeshadow. Mine's in the shade Midriff. I'm actually wearing it all over my lids today. I put like 3 layers on because I wanted to see how buildable it was and if it would crease. And honestly, with 3 layers on, it is not sticky to the touch. It went on really smooth. It does not feel heavy. It's not caking, it's not falling off. It actually looks really good. Now, obviously I have a crease in my eye, that's where I'm like blinking, but there's no like creasing in the product. So preliminary review, I'm enjoying it, but this is the first time I'm using it. It's one of those things where this to me came out of left field. Like when, how do I put this? Selena Gomez came out with a line, I wasn't all that surprised. When Hailey Bieber decided she was coming out with a line, anything Selena Gomez does, Hailey Bieber does. That didn't surprise me. I was surprised when I found out that Gwen Stefani was launching a line. It didn't feel like it was what made sense in the progression of her career. But that being said, I mean, more power to her. I personally have not loved a lot of the products in the line. The face oil was nice, but it ended up very quickly moving out of my rotation. The lips were a great quality, but the colors I got were very red, so not something I wore a whole lot. This product is probably the first I've seen from the line that I can see myself using again and again and again. And I think now that she's launched enough staples, I'm excited to see the fun artistry products that come out. This product was actually launched in a very like pastel baby blue, and I probably like that type of a color. I am excited to be trending again. Obviously, you know, we could not do this kind of a video without talking about Fenty. This is like, I think, the benchmark for what a celebrity brand should be. Now, again, Rihanna's obviously very hands-on with the brand. There's a lot of what she is in her embodiment in the line. I also think it's a line that's not afraid to make mistakes. Now, obviously, they set the bar when they launched 40 foundation shades on launch day, which was unheard of before that. Like, it set the bar for inclusivity. But, like, the liquid lipstick formula got reformulated because the first one was a little runny, and you know, it was a great formula, and I actually really liked the original formula because of how lightweight it was. But there's a lot of people who didn't believe that, and I think being able to, as a brand of that size, say, you know what, that's not working, let's redo it, is big. A lot of these brands just like, that's the ship they're going to go down on, is I launched this product, I think it's good, we're just going to let it be there, rather than being like, you know what, let's discontinue it, let's move on, and let's try something new. That being said, I think that the products are fantastic quality. Again, it is a Kendo LVMH umbrella, so it is like a Sephora line that's owned by Sephora, which I think is great. Obviously now it's in Ulta as well, but it is still owned by Sephora, or at least by the same umbrella company. So you know that a lot of time and effort is going to go into the research and development of those kind of lines. And we've officially reached the part of the day where like the sun is going down, so my lighting is changing. So if it gets wonky and I have to fix it, I apologize in advance. All right, I'm going to move on to skincare because there are a few lines I want to talk about. The first one's going to be Keys. So Alicia Keys launching a skincare routine I felt came out of the blue, and the products I've tried in the line have actually been really nice. But again, this was one of those lines that dropped where I did not see where this came from. And beauty is a huge industry, multi-billion-dollar industry every year. It's huge. I don't understand why that's the money grab people are like jumping at. It's like merch in the early 2000s. Everybody was dropping a t-shirt. And I do want to say, like, I'm intentionally not talking about influencer brands here or makeup artist brands. Like, Pat McGrath, Charlotte Tilbury, Makeup by Mario, Patrick Ta, those are celebrity makeup artists. Them coming out with a line totally makes sense, not even going to question it. Same thing goes for like One Size, Lunar Beauty, the influencer brands, when they're beauty influencers. I still don't understand why the hell Addison Rae came out with makeup. I actually liked a few of the products, like the formulas were good, but again, why is a TikTok influencer who is not particularly known for beauty coming out with a makeup line if not for a cash grab? But again, made sense for Patrick Starr, made sense for Manny, made sense for all of these other beauty influencers, Kristen Dominique. to come out with these lines. Additionally, and I do want to say, I don't think like, oh my God, stay in your lane. That's not what I'm saying. Like, for years, Jackie Aina was a beauty influencer, but always it was the fashion, it was the styling, it was the decor. So when she came out with candles, like she's the fragrance queen, it made sense for her to come out with home care like candles and such. That to me made sense. I'm not in any way saying that people can't widen their scopes. I'm just saying when it comes to these celebrities, sometimes it feels disingenuous and cash grabby, and I don't like that. And now that I've just spent somewhere like 20 minutes before edits ranting about celebrities, I want to know your thoughts. Which celebrity lines do you think are worth it, are doing the right thing, are killing it? And which lines do you just kind of think are lackluster and a cash grab? Because I mean, we can talk about this for days and days and days and speculation about like beauty is the next cash grab and next it's going to be wellness pills or whatever. And we wouldn't be wrong, but I would love to hear your opinions. As always, let me know what you think down below and I'll see you in my next video. Bye!